Before the rise of modern technologies, people had to rely on their physical abilities, creativity, and ingenuity to make a living. They had to work hard to provide for themselves and their families, often utilizing methods that may seem primitive to us today. One of the primary ways people made a living in the past was through agriculture. They would grow crops and raise livestock, using traditional farming methods passed down from generation to generation. These techniques were often labor-intensive, requiring a lot of physical work and long hours in the fields. But the rewards were worth it: fresh, organic produce, and healthy, well-fed animals that could be sold for a profit. Another way people made a living was through skilled trades. Blacksmiths, carpenters, and tailors were highly respected members of society, crafting essential tools, furniture, and clothing for their community. They had to rely on their knowledge of materials and their ability to work with their hands to create items that were both functional and beautiful. Some people found work as hunters, fishermen, or gatherers. They would venture into the wild to hunt game, catch fish, or gather nuts and berries. This was often a risky way to make a living, as it required braving the elements and facing the dangers of the wild. However, those who were successful could provide their families with fresh, protein-rich food and sell any excess for profit. In addition to these traditional forms of employment, people also engaged in bartering and trading goods. They would exchange crops, animals, and handmade items for other goods they needed, such as clothing or tools. This system was often more convenient than using money, as it allowed people to trade directly for what they needed without having to rely on a central currency. Overall, people before the advent of modern technologies had to work hard and be resourceful to make a living. They relied on their physical abilities, their knowledge of the land, and their skills in traditional trades to provide for themselves and their families. While their methods may seem outdated to us now, we can still learn from their ingenuity and hard work.